All right, all right. Today is Monday, the August 9th. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, once again, like I said, still getting these things up. Um, Later than I would like, but better than not at all. Okay. Um, the first thing I wanted to do, I wanted to send a send a shout out to a guy. His name is he passed away maybe a couple of days ago. His name is John Meadows. Within the bodybuilding community, his name is known as Mountain Dog. One of the top prep coaches that there is. I actually spoke with him when we were in Atlanta about doing Chie's diet for her next show. Um, I've known him for a few years, but he was one of the really, really good guys. Right now, he's still out of how he passed away. I know he had a heart attack last year, so I'm just assuming it was that he was 49 years old, one of the top prep coaches in the world. And it's truly shocking. I just saw him, just talked to him. But anyway, I wanted to send out my condolences to his family. I know he had a young son. I know he was married. Uh, he had left a very lucrative job on Wall Street or in banking to go into this space of personal training, prep coaching, things that he did for the love of his heart. It definitely wasn't for the money. So that was a shocking. I don't know how many people follow my social media content. I don't think we've missed a week on this podcast when we needed a microphone. The microphone was acting funny that time. But the last week I was very hit or miss on my social media. Normally I update every day. I have 12 different platforms that I update on, and I do it 7 days a week. I might have got it in 3 days last week, and that was because after returning from Atlanta, me and Chie was both sick. We didn't come to work. They ran the ratio 1-to-1 studio for me, my son and the new trainers, which I wanted to say, give them shout out, say thanks. They did a great job handling the situation while we were gone. I'm back now, trying to get things back on track and, get back in the groove of things. She is still not here today. She'll be here tomorrow. But that was why. So if anyone's a follower of my social media and they were looking and there was no consistent posting last week, that's why I just was really sick and just really had no desire to do it. So I'm back at it now, though. But anyway, like I said, this is your man, Sir-Earl. Today is August 9th, 2021. And my purpose, my meaning of this podcast is a question that plagues me and has plagued me for a long time. And it's a question that I ask to people, or at least now I do. And that is, what is your purpose? That's the point of this podcast today. Is what is your purpose? What wakes you up every day? Why do you get up and do what you do? I can tell you right now, if you don't know your purpose or you don't have one, you wake up every day like a ship with no map. You just exist. And that's, my great grandmother used to always say that an idle mind is a playground for the devil. When you wake up and you have no direction and no purpose in your life, no matter what that may be, and you should be able to name it, and you should be able to name it clearly. Most people can't. I would probably say 98% of the people, they wake up, they have no purpose. A lot of them go to this fucking job and pay these fucking bills. That's not a purpose. That's getting by day by day by day by day. Um, I developed a purpose that has burned within my soul probably for the last 30 years. I love what I do. I love waking up every day, creating a journal the day before to give me the direction that when my eyes open at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, what steps am I taking to get me one step, one day closer to my goals? Um, Usually I look at that journal. It's not written down now, but I do understand that my first purpose is when I awake at 5, 6 o'clock is to first and foremost give gratitude and thanks for another day to get up and chase and pursue the things that mean something to me. So the first thing that I do when I awake is I give thanks. That's the first words come out of my mouth is thanks. I then try to do my meditation for about 15 minutes, get my head nice and clear. I sit there, the house is very quiet, very dark, and I just reflect on how great things have been in life and how great things are going to become in life because of these steps that I am about to accomplish throughout the course of this day. And every day is something different. It may be a phone call, it may be an email, it might be an action step. It might be, like right now we're searching to find a corporate office. So it may be having some addresses down, writing. Like today I had to send a proposal to one of the spaces that I would like to get, but at the price that I want to pay. Like I told the guy, if you'd have called me 10 years ago, you let me sign, I'd have took it. I'm a little bit more business conscious than that now. It's, once you sign it, you got to pay. And they don't want to hear shit. And so I'm a little bit more cautious about the time span in which it would take to turn things to the point of where I want them that will allow me to afford that office and the secretaries and staff that I need to help run that office, because that will run. We're going to be doing franchising. I'm going to get a lot more into motivational speaking. We have a weight loss supplement coming out. So there's a lot of things that require my undivided attention that I can't get just being stuck training people all day and being here all day. So we're looking to expand and progress and grow the company. And for that, I think it's a move that needs to be made. But anyway, I talk to a lot of people. Being in personal training, you see and talk to a lot of people. And more people that I talk to, the more that I find majority of people don't have purpose. They have no reason to get up in the morning other than that they slept all night. That's their reason for getting up, is that they slept. It doesn't add a lot of value and substance to life. I believe you should have a purpose. I believe you should have a laid out agenda in terms of a journal. I believe you should have clear cut goals. Goals are things that are going to happen, not things that you hope are going to happen. Goals are things that you are going to make happen by a certain date. So you put down the goal, you put down the date. You write the action steps and what's going to be required to make that goal from a ink on a piece of paper to a reality. And so therefore, every second of every day that I awake is spent with purpose. I'm trying to accomplish something. And that could be for anybody. I'm not saying it has to be what I do. I'm saying that when you awake and pursue life with purpose, it has so much more meaning. It allows for so much more productivity in your days. If you wake up and you don't have shit to do, what's the rush? You know what I mean? You ain't got shit to do. But when you wake up and you look and you say, hey, today I'm going to get this accomplished. Today I'm going to get that accomplished. And you go down your list and you check those things off, and you make your list for the next day during that day. And when you wake up, do the same thing over again. It never gets old. It becomes so productive. I've accomplished and achieved so many things because those things were accomplished on purpose. They didn't just, you do not accidentally just achieve things. You wake up and you got shit else to do, and oops, what do you know? A freaking personal training studio popped up. Look at that. It doesn't happen like that. You have to understand the do's and don'ts, the ins and outs, the law. It's so many things. People think I'll get the business and then I'll figure it out. No. I've been nipped in my ass quite a few times that way. If you don't have, it's something you can do every single day. Maybe you're in school and you're trying to get your degree. You can always study more. There's no rules to say you can't study more. You study your subjects. Get some more books. Read, learn, listen, talk to people. It's always something that you can do. Most people's number one complaint about any accomplishment is time and money. Everybody has the same 24. So whether you Jeff Bezos or whether you Joe fucking Blow, everybody only get 24 hours. The difference in those 24 hours is what do you do with them? Are you sitting up watching Kardashians doing nothing, mindless fucking TV, which I do not understand it? Or you making those minutes during that time, you're writing in your journal, you're reading, you're learning, you're setting your future plans, you're setting your path. You're making notes for tomorrow of things that you have to do, whether it be an email or a phone call or just something, just one small step. Everyone believes that success just one day you wake up and it just slap you upside your damn head, like a cop's billy club. It doesn't. It's little bitty small steps. If I stand where I'm at and I look to my east, I can't see Halsted Street. I know it's that way. I can't see it. Okay? But if I start taking small steps every day, sooner, or taking those steps going east, sooner or later, I'm going to get Halsted Street. So for those people that say, well, I'm not going to start taking steps until I see the dream, you will never see the dream. Dreams are visions given to us by a higher purpose to be achieved to make our lives and those lives of those around us better. A lot of times they come to us, we don't know how, we don't know when, we just know there's this burning desire in my soul to accomplish this. What do most people do? They just let it go. That was a dream that was given to you. They just let it go because they don't know how they're going to do it. Just believe. If we have faith, if we walk around, I hear everybody talking about they have faith, look at God, won't he do it, all this crap. But they live a life that their actions show they have no faith. If you backed up those dreams with actions and belief that it's going to happen, it will happen. I could tell you that firsthand. You're looking at a young man that was incarcerated by the time he was 12, father by the time he was 14, never went to high school, never went to college, to have built a multi-million-dollar business that don't make no money, so don't ask me, I ain't got nothing on you. A multi-million-dollar business just based off waking up every day, giving my best, and learning. I've been in existence 30 years, which is unheard of in this industry. Then when you include the other factors of no money, no education, or none of that, it makes the odds even better. I'll make the odds even higher that I was going to fail. But I had faith. I knew God gave me this vision for a reason. And I've been able to help so many people. I've been able to accomplish so many things and go to so many places because of one thing. I had the faith that this was my destination for a reason. And I wake up every day. I started 30 years ago doing it. I still do it to this day with a purpose of achieving things that's going to bring me one step closer to my ultimate goal. And, when that happens, I want to be accepted and I'm saying, job well done, my good and faithful servant. That's my purpose. My competition is me against me. I don't compete against other trainers. I don't believe that they're my competition. I believe I'm the hardest working person and hardest person to beat that I can even think of. They're not willing to put the effort and the work into this life. I am. I've had it a lot worse. I grew up a lot worse. I would love to see this world start to, live their life with so much more purpose and so much more meaning. It's being so much more to life than to just exist. 98% of the people in the world just exist. Let's get out of that. Let's get into that 2-3% that's living life for a purpose, and that's in coordination to the dreams that they've been given. And let's work our ass off towards. So this is your man, Sir-Earl. Check it out. So until next time, you people take it easy. Let's get a purpose in life. Let's start pursuing our dreams. I'm telling you, it's a much, much better world. It doesn't get easier, but you have a purpose. So until next week, this is your man, Sir-Earl. Check it out, and I'm out of here. Peace.